is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with an announcement video. Today I am announcing we are bringing back for 2025 the Retro Romance Readathon. This is the brainchild of Stormy over at Storm Reads. I will of course leave a link to her channel in the description box below. I think this is the third year now, maybe? Third or fourth, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's the third. And she has asked me to co-host with her every year, which is super exciting. So yay. This is a pretty easy readathon. And it's basically to read a retro romance book. You just need to read one to participate. And retro, we are considering anything over 20 years. So anything published in 2005, does that seem weird to say? 2005 and older would count. But we encourage you to go like older than that. And I know the books that I have, some of them that I'm going to show you are much older than that. So there are some prompts if you are a prompt person. I will show the little board card thing up here. So the prompts are to read a category romance, which is a Harlequin or Mills and Boon, because they are my favorite. They are my favorite type of book. To read a book with spring or summer, like either the setting or the cover or something that makes you feel like spring or summer because it's February, it's cold, it's damp, it's snowy, and we want something that makes us think of summer or spring. And the third prompt is your favorite trope. So like friends to lovers or marriage of convenience or, you know, whatever your favorite trope is. But again, you don't have to do the prompts. You can just read a retro romance and that's fine. So this is going to run February 1st through the 28th of 2025. So the whole month of February. Read some retro romance. Join us over on Storm's Discord. She will have link to that on her video. So definitely go check it out and join. And yeah, I'm super, super excited. I'm always excited that she asked me to participate. So of course, because I am the queen of category romance here on BookTube, I'm going to show you some category romance retro books. So starting off with some older Presents novels. We have two of them here. And this first one by Mary Burchell is called Little Sister. Look at this. I mean, this is number 123 in the Presents line. And this was originally published in 1976. 1976. What month? January. This was published on when my husband was born. Definitely retro. But yeah, so there's that one. These are ones I just randomly pulled off my shelf just to show you guys. I love this one. This is definitely a springy, summery cover. This one might get read for the readathon. We shall see. And this is Man in the Park by Emma Darcy. Number 903 in the Presents line. And this is from 1986. So there we go. 10 years after this one. And then we have some old Harlequin romances, and some of them are older. I think one of the oldest ones in my collection, but this one is actually a reprint of the original. I know that for sure. I don't think this is an original printing. If it is, no, this is the original printing. Oh, well then, that's a thing. So this is Sister of the Housemaster by Eleanor Farnes. This is number 975 in the Harlequin romance line, and this was originally published in 1965. So that's a thing. Wow. All right. So that's a thing. I didn't realize that. I got to take better care of that book. And then we have, I really like the cover on this one, Country of the Vine by Mary Wibbly. This is number 1903 in the Harlequin romance line. Although Charlotte had led a sheltered life, she was sure that she could cope with anything that could be considered a problem, until in a French vineyard she met Jared, the man whose dark attraction she had never forgotten. Dun, 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 dun. This is from 1975, and I love this. Whoever read it wrote that it was excellent in the front. I shall take that at the word. I love the cover of this one. This one I think might definitely be read because for those of you who are not aware, I do have a book club, the Category Romance Book Club, and for the month of February, we're going to actually have two authors. And I'm going to tell you right now that one of the authors is Betty Niels. And the reason for that is because the other author is a little bit spicier, and I know some of my viewers prefer sweeter romances. And plus it is because of the Retro Romance Readathon. Betty Niels is going to be the other author of Spotlight for February. So just look at that. It reminds me of Mary Tyler Moore, does it not? I love it so much. So this is Ring in a Teacup by Betty Niels. And this is number 2250 of the Harlequin line. And this was originally published in 1979, April of 79, so the month after I was born. So yay on that one. And it's a nurse. She always has nurses and doctors as her main characters. And I didn't even realize this, but on the back, Harlequin's 30th anniversary, 1949 to 1979. That's very cool, isn't it? Oh, I love that so much. That's awesome. So yay on that one. And then we have this one, Turbulent Covenant by Jessica Steele. I love the cover on this one as well. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So yeah, so this is number 2355. This is probably from 70, maybe 1980. It was clearly in the library, so it says withdrawn, I'm assuming. Tiffany, he said, I need a wife. Don't we all? 1980. That's right, 1980. And then last but not least, this one I think is definitely getting read because I just feel like with this year kind of being like a reset for a lot of things for me, that I want to go back to where my love of category romance started, and it was with this book. And this is a Harlequin Duets novel from 2002, and this is Heaven Sent by Jacqueline Diamond and Shotgun Nanny by Nancy Warren. So this is a 2-in-1. These were never published separately. You know, these were meant to be written together, and the duets line was great. Sometimes the books had something to do with each other. Sometimes they didn't. These are two very separate stories, but kind of along the same theme where I think both of them were like nanny situations. But this is the first category romance book I ever read. So I think in February, I'm going to go back and give it a reread just for old time's sake, because I have not read it since. So this came out in 2002. So 23 years ago is when I read my first category romance. So that's a thing. So I'm very excited to get back to this one. I think it will be a ton of fun. So anyway, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, these weren't recommendations, just kind of showing you some old school romances. These are all category, of course, like I said, but there are so many, the old bodice rippers, and, you know, there are, I mean, if you go to any thrift store or anything like that, you are going to see a lot of old retro romances. And they are wonderful, especially some of the ones with the old step backs and stuff like that. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with to read, and I do hope that you're going to participate. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.